So these days, when you travel, is it even possible to get off the beaten track anymore? What is up, my internet friends? Betty and we're going to be hitting the road here, heading out to Grand Canyon. And if you haven't noticed by now, I like to go outside and get my nature on. It makes me feel better and is kind of a big healer for me. But I do have to admit, I don't like the crowds so much. And now it seems like more than ever, whether you go to Yellowstone or Yosemite, Zion, Glacier, or the Grand Canyon, there are more and more people getting outside. I am glad that there are more and more people visiting our national parks and getting outside and really enjoying nature. And as I get older, I realize my time to make excuses and not go to these places, well, I need to fish or cut bait on this one. And that's why we're going to the Grand Canyon. My fear here is I've seen a lot of photos from the Grand Canyon, and there is just a ton of people in certain locations. And I'm just wondering, is it going to be possible to get away from all of those people and get our chill on? To fly and drive to the north rim of the Grand Canyon in one day from the San Francisco Bay Area is about a 12 or 14-hour day, and we decided to skip that. So we're going to brave the crowds and the scene that is Las Vegas and chill for the night. I figure we can hang by the pool, grab a bite to eat, and see a show. I mean, let's face it, Las Vegas is an acquired taste, but if you're going to be here, you may as well enjoy it. We are in the middle of frickin' somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Where are we? We don't know. We don't frickin' know where we are. But it is pretty beautiful. Not as beautiful as her, huh? Woo!
They don't even know who I am.
Yes, they. Who are you?
I'm his wife.
That's Betty, man. That's my better half. Are you excited?
This is my birthday gift.
Oh, yeah.
That he gave me 3 years ago.
She ended up having to,
plan the whole thing.
Well, not the whole thing, but most of it. Most of it. It's about a 5-hour drive from Vegas to the North Rim. You head northeast out of Vegas, into southern Utah for a bit, and then head south to the canyon. The landscape along the drive is tough and foreboding. Scrub brush, high desert, and the occasional town. As you get closer to the North Rim, the terrain changes. More trees, less desert. Rolling alpine terrain. When we hit the North Rim, I wasn't ready for it. All of a sudden, there it was. So this is my first time here at the Grand Canyon. And like a lot of us, I'm guessing, we have preconceived notions what it's going to be like. I was really unprepared for, one, the elevation. I had no idea I would be at 8,000 feet. And here on the North Rim, we're about 1,000 feet higher than on the South Rim where most of the people are. The other thing I wasn't prepared for at all were the trees in the forest. This reminds me of the Sierra Nevada at home where I come from. And it is just incredibly beautiful and peaceful. And the people I was worried about, well, so far they have been few and far between. Truth is, Betty and I have been pretty active. We're driving to trailheads and getting out and hiking. The Woodforce Trail is a level and flat 10-mile day hike with outstanding views that we really enjoyed. We also did some brush crashing from Roosevelt Point out to a view spot. It was pretty hectic to get out there, but once we got there, the view was well worth it. Because the North Rim is pretty remote, the number of people who make it here is much lower than the South Rim, and doing a drive-by or day trip is really not a thing on the North Rim. If you're going to come, or when you come, I should say, you should plan on booking at least 12 months in advance. Your choices are pretty limited on where to stay, and things book up really quick. We're staying at the lodge at the North Rim, and there are cabins and motel-like rooms, which is kind of bare bones and minimalistic, but really that's all you need because hopefully you're going to be out and about exploring the canyon and the beautiful landscape that's all around you. The lodge itself is quite beautiful, and it's built in the style of some of the other famous national park lodges. In addition to the lodge, there is camping available, but again, plan ahead and make sure you bring in everything you need, because if it's not available at the general store, you have a long drive to get what you need. So now that I've had about 3 days here at the canyon, I'm truly surprised at the effect that it's having on me. And over the last couple of days, having the opportunity to see it from multiple places at multiple times of the day, the beauty and impressiveness of it just continues to grow on me. Every new vista, every new corner I turn astounds me even more. And when you combine the low numbers of people who actually make it all the way out to the North Rim with the hikes that Betty and I did, we had plenty of breathing room and space to enjoy the beauty of the Grand Canyon.